Testing, testing, checking for sound. Testing, testing. Ooh, there it is. Testing, testing, checking for sound. Testing, testing. Ooh, there. Get in there. Yeah? Oh, Grace. Oh, no, never mind. I thought for a moment that was Ryan's dad, but it's not. All right. Grace. It's going. Okay. Yeah, that's why I was like, I saw him walking. I'm like, hold on. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. Usually, we have. Yeah, I know. In high school, they give you like a badge thing and like all this. I think at this point at 18, they're like, as long as we got it, other than alphabet. So do the parents have to wait for the set? And so now, the parents just go onto YouTube and watch it. That's so cool. I'll have to see if I can find it. Is there a specific name, or do you just name it like Swamp Rabbits 18? Yep. You can create all the teams on it, yeah. All right, everybody, good morning and welcome to Swamp Rabbit Saturday here at the Daytona Ice Arena here in South Daytona, Florida, where your 18U Swamp Rabbits are getting ready to take on the Florida Fury. We've got two games today. This first one here now at 11:15, and our second game will be later tonight at 5:50. Yes, 5:50 p.m. So let's go ahead and start with our roster for today's game. For your 18U Swamp Rabbits, Jaden Jitsunen, number 4. Number 8, Sebastian Schaefer. Number 11, Sam Hemi. Number 12, Luke Guzmano. Number 13, Ethan Resendez. Number 19, Alex Kozak. Number 21, Luke Williamson. Number 23, Aiden Kirschbaum. Number 24, Chase Poole. Number 26, Andrew Fogler. Number 27, Larry Lauer. Number 33, Josh Reagan. Number 59, Michael Bowerman. Number 77, Easton Grimes. Number 83, Brendan McMullen. Goaltenders today, number 31, Angelo McGovern, and number 35, Carson Miller. Not participating in today's game, number 29, Tyler Broaddus, and number 14, Eric Rose Jr., and number 74, Seth Canada. All right, that is our buzzer. So we are getting ready to start today's game against the Fury. All right, that is our buzzer. So we are getting ready to start today's game against the Fury. Rabbits on 3. Let's go, Rabbits. With 14 minutes on the clock to start the period. A minute 30 on the boards for penalties today. All right, coming out in between the pipes today is going to be number 35, Carson Miller. Carson Miller in net. Starting off at center, it is going to be Kozak with Williamson to his left. Up top, it looks to be Resendez. Resendez with a quick shot off that face-off. Denied by the goaltender. Fury get that puck up again, banking it up against the boards. All the way down deep into Rabbits territory. Reagan picks it up on the back end with a cross-ice pass, getting it back out to center ice. Kozak reaching in there to get that puck up. Puck gets deflected up and out of play by Williamson. Bowerman is wearing number 59, Phillips, today. McMullen for the face-off. Fogler to the left, Ditsunen to the right. McMullen wins that face-off, getting it back to the side to Fogler. Fogler passes it up the boards, trying to get it back to Fogler. Bowerman up the way to Reagan. Reagan with a pass through center. Stopped by Fogler, who dumps it in deep into the Fury zone. Coming around to the near side again. Fogler turning that puck around in the corner. Picked up along the way by McMullen. McMullen back to Fogler. Fogler trying to hold on to that puck. It goes to Bowerman. Bowerman shoots from in front of the blue line and a save by Fury goaltender. .55 left on the clock for this first period. Coming in at center, Lauer taking the draw with Kismano to the right. Up top, it is Kirschbaum. Kirschbaum kicks that puck back to Poole. Poole fires through traffic. It gets deflected. Over to the side. Fury clear it out. Poole chasing it down deep into the Rabbit zone. Poole with it in the corner. Poole passing it up the way to Kirschbaum. Kirschbaum with it. Gets it cleared out. Up the boards to Kusmano. Kusmano to Lauer. Lauer back the way to Grimes. Grimes with it. Grimes from the circle. Takes a shot. Deflects off of the side of the net. Again, Lauer with it. Lauer sending it around the boards to the near side corner. Puck comes out. Poole with it. Poole trying to hold on to it up against the boards. And they're going to call offsides. Faceoff is coming to the bottom of the blue line, just outside of the Fury zone, with Kozak taking the drink. Faceoff won by the Rabbits. Picked back over to the way to Bowerman. Bowerman dumping it into the corner. Coming around the back side of the net. Here comes Williamson chasing after that puck from the blue line. Hemi stops it, shovels it around the corner back to Bowerman, and it gets cleared all the way down deep into the Rabbit zone. And it is going to be icing at 11:51 left to go here in this first period. That means we're going to go all the way back. Kozak taking the face-off to the Fury goaltender's stick side. Kozak pushes that puck through along the side. Hemi trying to stop it along the boards. It gets deflected up, and Resendez going after it. Williamson now with it. Gets taken away by the Fury. Fury trying to make his drive back into the Rabbit zone. Rabbits taking it away at center ice, back into Fury territory. Takes a shot, deflected up high along the glass at the top of the boards. Stopped at the blue line by Bowerman. Bowerman flings it towards the net, and it's deflected wide. Fury clear it back into the Rabbit zone, picked up by Bowerman. Hemi gets that pass from Bowerman as Kozak picks up the deflection, looks to pass it with a one-time shot from Resendez, and it is just wide of the net. Poole in on the ice, looking to go after it. It gets dumped in deep around the backside of Miller. Poole going after it. Poole getting in on it. It passes the Fury player as Reagan gets pushed up against the boards. Rabbits able to clear it, and it's going to be offsides on the Fury. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. It is a penalty against the Fury on that one. So we are going to come back down into the Rabbit zone. So Rabbits are going to be on a power play for the next minute 30. Here we go on this power play line. Go in the first period, and a minute 17 left to go in the power play for the Rabbits. McMullen again on the faceoff. Gets it back along the way, picked up by Reagan. Reagan almost didn't see it. Another shot. Rebound by the Rabbits with another shot. And it's another deflection by the Fury goaltender. Grimes shoots through traffic, and another great save by Fury goaltender with a 10:14 left to go in the period. A minute 3 in the power play. Face-off coming to the goaltender's stick side. Reagan, Grimes still on the back end with Kozak at center, Williamson to the left, and Resendez on the right. Resendez chasing down that face-off. As the puck comes around the corner, Williamson takes a shot, and another save by Fury goaltender. No change in the line for the Rabbits as Kozak in for the face-off. Again, picked up along the side by Resendez. Resendez passes over to Williamson. Williamson looking to get control of it, sends it to Grimes in the corner. Grimes through traffic, gets batted down. Rabbits turn it around with another shot. Doesn't make it through, and the Fury clear it down deep into the Rabbit zone. Picked up by Grimes along the back end behind Miller. Grimes traveling it back through center, pushing it in deep into the Fury zone, and he gets his own rebound around the backside of the net. Puck comes around the corner. Looking to be picked up by Williamson. Williamson to Reagan. Reagan back to Williamson. And we are 15 seconds away from full strength as it is going to be Reagan grabbing it in the Rabbit zone. Reagan saucering it through center over to Kozak. Kozak getting spun around, and we are back at full strength. Great power play by the Rabbits, getting a lot of drive into the Rabbit zone. It gets deflected over to the corner by the Rabbits. Fury pick it up. Fury to the blue line. They send it around the backside of Miller. Schaefer out there now trying to hold on to it. And it's picked up by Bowerman. Bowerman got it back to center ice, but the Fury send it back in. Schaefer scrumming for that puck along the corner as Resendez has it. Sends it out to center ice. Grabbed by Lauer. Lauer to Resendez. Resendez shoots and he scores! Great job with the assist from Larry Lauer on that one, as it is going to be number 13, Ethan Resendez on that one. Lauer with it, back up the way to Reagan. Reagan tapping at the boards to Kirschbaum. Kirschbaum. Lauer turning it around, passing it up the way to Reagan again. Reagan over to the side to Kirschbaum. Kirschbaum trying to get that puck out of there. Lauer smacking at that puck, getting it back to Kirschbaum. Kirschbaum able to deflect it back to Lauer. Lauer making his way in through the zone, takes a shot deflected off of the skates of the Fury as Schaefer then tries to get to it. Poole sending it to Schaefer. Schaefer deflected that puck off of his skates. Poole again. Poole sending it along the boards, along the backside of the net, all the way to the top of the ice. Fury sending it back away around again to the corner. Schaefer looking to get to it. Poole stepping up to grab it. Poole sending it over to the corner. Lauer chasing it to the top of the ice. Fury knocking it down. They're going to call a high stick on the Fury with 6:53 left to go here in this first period. Face-off coming to the top of the ice on goaltender's glove side. McMullen taking the face-off. Vogler to the left. Kitsunen to the right. Bowerman fires one through, but it is way wide. McMullen sending it back around. Kitsunen trying to stop it again. Bowerman trying to get it at the blue line, keeping it, not able to keep it in. Rabbits got to regroup. Bowerman up the way to Grimes. Grimes got everybody back on side, so he sends it back into the Fury zone. Grimes chasing after that puck with a collision right behind the net. Fury with it, taking it through center, looking to get around the side of Bowerman, and they're going to call offsides on the Fury with 6:13 left to go in this first period. Hey. Larry. No, I'm sorry. Ethan scored, and Larry had the assist. Rabbits making a move back into the Fury. Drop pass back from Kozak over to the side to Resendez. Resendez tried to get a shot off. Hemi sending it back in over to the side. Puck gets deflected down, batted down by the Fury. Fury able to knock it back into the Rabbit zone. Rabbits with it. Williamson with cross ice pass over to the side of Resendez. Resendez from the circle takes the shot again. It is wide, or gets deflected to the side. Poole stopping it there from the circle. Takes the shot through traffic and a save by Fury goaltender at 5:29 left to go in the first period. Face-off coming to Fury goaltender stick side. Lauer's going to take the face-off with Kusmano to the left, Kirschbaum to the right. Bowerman and Reagan. Reagan shot through the slot, deflected off the pad of the goaltender. That was a real tough one trying to get to that one. With another shot from Bowerman again. Gets deflected in traffic, and here comes Bowerman, knocking that puck back into the corner once more. Fury playing it high off the glass. Bowerman trying to knock it back in. Fury take control in their own zone. Fury taking the drive all the way back into the Rabbit zone. Bowerman picking it up around the backside of Miller. Bowerman tried to get it cleared. Fury keeping it in play in front of Miller. They look to get a shot out. And they got tripped up, puck deflected up and out of play in the netting. With 4:42 left to go here in this first period, Rabbits leading the Fury 1-0. Face-off is coming to Miller's glove side. McMullen taking the face-off. McMullen gets that puck over to the side, trying to get it up to Fogler. Fogler tried to get that puck passed over. McMullen able to get to the deflection as the Fury dump it back into the Rabbit zone. It's going to be Grimes picking it up around the backside of Miller. Miller to Ditsunen. Ditsunen tried to get it cleared. Shot wide of Miller. McMullen again with the puck. Skating through traffic, taking it coast to coast with a wraparound, looking to pass it up. He's got it set to the side to Grimes. Grimes not able to catch that pass. And it comes back to the center. McMullen slapping it back towards center ice as the Fury take it back into the Rabbit zone. Hemi able to get that puck kicked away from the Fury. And it is going to be picked up by the Fury in their territory. Fogler putting the pressure on there as Rabbit's going to be offside at 3:41 left to go in this first period. Kozak taking the face off. Williamson down below. Up top, it is Resendez with Poole and Reagan on the back end on defense. Puck drop. Rabbits with it. Williamson making his way through. Takes a shot. Score! Number 21, Luke Williamson with the goal. Off the face-off. Nice job by the Rabbits. 3:34 left to go here in this first period. Kozak taking the face off again. Williamson to the left, Resendez to the right. Rabbits again chasing that puck down into Fury zone. Fury clear it. Poole with it. Poole cross ice pass over to this side to Resendez. Resendez again looking to get to it. Shot to Williamson from Resendez to Williamson. Nice job by the Rabbits again as Rabbits are, you know what? Rabbits are playing great hockey today. Puck batted down by Bowerman. Gets it back to Hemi in the corner. Hemi to Bowerman. Holding that puck around the backside of Miller. Puck comes up to the top of the ice. Kirschbaum taking it into the zone. Lauer going after it. Short pass up to the side, and here comes Hemi swooping in to push the Fury out to the side. Fury trying to hold on to that puck as it comes back, deflected, picked up by the Rabbits, as Bowerman with the cross-ice pass to Kirschbaum. Kirschbaum trying to make that drive. It's picked up by the Fury. Fury taking it in again. Shot deflected by Lauer. Lauer able to move that puck around the backside over to Bowerman and over to Schaefer. Schaefer with the puck. Schaefer, cross-ice pass through center. Kirschbaum reaching in to go after it in the corner. Kirschbaum has it. No one has it. They're all skating around it at this point. Lauer leaving the ice, and on comes McMullen. Kirschbaum with it from the circle, fires. McMullen picking up their deflection. McMullen back over the way to Reagan. Reagan fires, deflected again. Reagan keeping it in on the blue line as it goes back to the corner. Kirschbaum with it. Minute 30 left to go in the period. Pass through center, picked up by the Fury. Rabbits taking it in, but it's going to be offside with a minute 20 left to go in this period. Off the face-off, it is going to be Dixon trying to get that puck in, but the Fury pick it up, take it into the Rabbit zone, through the slot, deflected off of the padding of, I think that was McMullen there, and saved by Miller. Off the face-off, quick shot by the Fury. Shot deflected by Miller. Rabbits trying to get it saved. Another save by Miller. "57 seconds left to go in this period." Face-off coming to Miller's glove side. Rabbits on the face-off wing. Gets it back over to this side to Reagan. Reagan moving that puck along the boards. Gets picked up by the Fury. Gets it up to Ditsunen. Ditsunen able to dump it over that blue line and back over to the side to Fogler. Fogler gets it passed over to the side to Ditsunen. Ditsunen shoots. It's denied. McMullen again from the corner. 35 seconds left to go in the period. Great job by Grimes to stop it there as the puck comes up to the blue line. McMullen with it. 25 seconds left in the period. Gets in with it along the side. Gets knocked down once, twice. Gets that puck dumped in deep into the Fury zone with 10 seconds left to go in the period. Delayed penalty coming up here now against the Fury with 10 seconds left to go. Rabbits are going on another power play. Kozak in for the faceoff. Resendez is going to be on the right. Williamson to the left with Bowerman and Poole on the back end. Here we go. Puck comes back over to Bowerman. Bowerman fires. It's a great save by the Fury goaltender again. Bowerman again from the blue line. Shoots through center, and that is going to be the end of the first period. Thanks for joining us here on the KPHN, where it is a Swamp Rapids Saturday, where your Daytona Swamp Rapids are taking on the Florida Fury in Game 1. Tonight's game is at 5:50 p.m., so join us live on the feed to watch that. Hope you are having a great Saturday before the holiday week. We will be back in action on December the 5th. Yes, that is a Friday, friends. Your Daytona Swamp Rabbits are going to be playing in a tournament in Jacksonville, and our first game is going to be 9 p.m. on Friday, December the 5th. So keep that in mind. Good start to the first period for the Rabbits as Ethan Resendez, Luke Williamson, Larry Lauer, all of them combining with great assists, passing, put 3 in the back of the net here to get started. But I don't want to just point out those 3 players because every Rabbit out there on the ice today is playing some really great hockey today. Great passing, good communication out there on the ice, and it's a good game to watch so far. So thanks for joining us. And let's talk about number 35 between the pipes today, Carson Miller. Doing a great job there. One thing I will say, the camaraderie between goaltenders is really kind of fantastic. They all kind of have that same mentality, and you saw him bumping fists with the goaltender from the Fury on his way to the net, and all the goaltenders, it's just kind of cool to watch that. All right, let's start this second period here now with 14 minutes on the clock. Kozak able to push that face-off all the way through into the Fury zone. Williamson with it in the corner. Kozak trying to swing it around. Poole from the circle, takes a shot. Great. It was a save by Fury goaltender, but great job on the rebound by Williamson to keep on at it. Here we go, Kozak again on the faceoff, picked up by Williamson in the corner. Williamson to Kozak in front of the net. It's pushed away by the goaltender. Bowerman keeping it in on the blue line. Grabbed by Kozak. Kozak to Williamson again. Williamson circling it around. Cross ice pass to Poole. Poole from the circle. Taps it up the way to Resendez. Resendez with it. Resendez looking to get it over to the slot to Williamson. Williamson with a great shot and another great save by Fury goaltender. With 13:18 left to go in this second period. 39 seconds left to go in the power play for the Rabbits. No change in the line for the Rabbits as we go in on it again. Here comes Kozak. Kozak with it again. Passes it back to Resendez. Resendez looking to move his way around to the bottom circle. 30 seconds left to go in the power play. Resendez looking to see where he can set it up. Passes it to Williamson. Williamson with a shot. Got another rebounded shot as well. Resendez picks it up at the top of the boards. Resendez to Bowerman. Bowerman through the slot high. Picked up along the corner again by the Rabbits. It gets cleared out to center ice. Phillips to the top of the ice to Poole. Poole trying to get that puck into Fury zone. Gets slung around the backside of the net. Poole going after it again. We are at full strength again as Rabbits were able to keep it into the Fury zone for 90% of that power play. Resendez going after it in the corner. Fresh legs on the ice for the Rabbits as Resendez is holding it down. Resendez trying to make it through. With a pass over to the side to Bowerman. Bowerman shoots. Save by Fury goaltender with 11:57 left to go in this second period. 17 shots on goal by the Rabbits right now, 3 by the Fury. Face-off coming to the glove side of Fury goaltender with Lauer at center, Kusmano to the left, Kirschbaum to the right, Reagan and Hemi on the back end on defense. Fury working with a really short bench today. Kirschbaum gets that pass back to Reagan. Reagan fires it through center. Puck is loose, and it's scooped up by Fury goaltender with 11:48 left to go in this second period. Lauer in again at center. Lauer pushing it along to the side. Fury with it around the corner. Rabbits keep a hold on it. Hemi from the blue line. Sending it in towards the net. Reagan with it again. Shot deflected down by Fury defenseman. Fury clearing it all the way down deep into the Rabbit zone, and it is for the second time today going to be icing. So we're going to do it. You know what I'm going to say? We're going to go all the way back. All right, face-off coming to the side of Fury goaltender as Bowerman shoots through traffic. McMullen trying to get it redirected back to Gitsunin. Gitsunin trying to chase after it here in the corner. Fury bank it up along the boards. Over to Fogler at the top of the ice. Gitsunin up along the side, centers that pass up, picked up by the Fury. Fury with it. Comes back into the Rabbit zone, grabbed by Grimes. Grimes trying to get that puck out of there, shot wide of Miller. Fogler with it now. Picked up by McMullen. McMullen to get to Gitsunin. It's going to be offsides on the Rabbits with 10:32 left to go in the period. All right, and at center, it is going to be Kozak taking the face-off. Reagan dumping it in deep into the Fury zone. Kozak going after it in the corner. Pass across ice by the Rabbits. Comes over to Reagan. Reagan fires, and it deflects off the skate of the Fury. Williamson again with the puck. Reagan from the blue line. Ooh, through the legs of the Fury player. That hits right where that padding doesn't cover. Fury come up with it at center ice, looking to get past those curling circles again. Rabbits get it over into the corner, and it is going to be Resendez again, taking it away through the zone. Not able to get a shot, or he did get a shot off. It's deflected to the side. Redirected pass, shoots wide. Reagan again. Centers that puck in front of the net. Kozak's trying to get that puck out of there, and the Fury come up with it, moving it to center and back into the Rabbit zone, but not for long as Resendez bats it down. Reagan saucering it across the way, all the way through center. Kirschbaum able to move it in to the Rabbit zone, or into the Fury zone. Fury picking it up with 9 minutes left to go in the period. Fury trying to get it cleared, but Lauer says no. Takes it in, shoots, deflected by Fury goaltender. Schaefer keeping it in at the blue line. Fury with a high pass. Bowerman not able to settle that spinning puck down. It's still rolling. Bowerman able to get it over and into the Fury zone. Fury sending it back again. Schaefer trying to scrum for that puck. Actually, no, that was Bowerman trying to scrum for it there along the boards. Shot by Schaefer, deflected by the goaltender. Again, Schaefer with a one-time shot with a pass from Lauer and a save by Fury goaltender. 8:17 left to go here in this period. 20 shots on goal by the Rabbits, 3 on the Fury. McMullen in for the faceoff, gets in to the right, Fogler to the left, Poole and Grimes on the back end. Poole keeping it in along the side, sends it towards the net, gets knocked down. Fogler again over to McMullen. McMullen trying to poke that puck through, and that goaltender just scooping it right back up. No change in the line for the Rabbits as McMullen wins the faceoff, gets it to Fogler. Fogler tried to get it across the way. Poole grabs it, kicks it back over that blue line, trying to get it back over to McMullen. Grimes is going to go after it in the corner around the backside of Miller. Grimes with it. Trying to get it up past the blue line. Puck gets sent in deep again into the Rabbit zone. Poole with it. Poole taking it around the side, gets it to Fogler. Fogler gets it up the way to McMullen. McMullen sliding it fancy like over to Ditsunin. Ditsunin spinning it around. Sends it to Grimes. Grimes cycles it around the boards over to Fogler. Poole's going to pick it up at the top of the circle. From the circle, shoots. It's that puck. No one saw where that one went. I think it got caught up and dropped as the Rabbits then tried to send it again. Fury clear it deep into the Rabbit zone for icing. With 7:02 left to go here in this second period. We're going to go all the way back. All right, off of the faceoff, it's Kozak, gets it back to Reagan. Reagan up the side to Bowerman. Bowerman fires off the post. You heard it smack that post, and I think fell right behind. Yep, it did. It hit the post and dropped right between the goaltender's legs. Yeah, wow. That's going to be a save for his reel, Buck. For his reel there, yeah. 6:54 left to go in the second period. Kozak again on the faceoff, getting it over to Resendez. Resendez up the way to Williamson. Williamson taps it over to the way to Kozak. Kozak taps it back to Resendez, who gets it in the corner. Resendez, it's going to be Fury going to the penalty box for tripping on Resendez at 6:38 left to go in this second period. All right, Rabbits on a power play for the next minute 30 with Kozak taking the faceoff. Fury, get that puck out of there, and here comes Reagan with it. Reagan sending it across the way over to Williamson. Williamson shoots wide. Puck comes around deep again into this into center ice where Resendez is going to take it through back into Fury zone, trying to get it through the skates of the Fury. Fury keeping it strong and clearing it deep into the Rabbit zone. Bowerman looking to stop it. It is 4 Rabbits on 1 Fury. Resendez passing it back the way over to Williamson. Williamson with it. Williamson tried to pass that back over to Bowerman. 35 seconds left to go in the power play for the Rabbits. Here comes Resendez. Resendez taking it through up to the circle. Dropping that pass back over to the side to Bowerman. Bowerman with it from center. Gets stripped of the puck. Reagan fires. Save by Fury goaltender with 5:27 left to go in the second period. 20 seconds left to go in the power play. Face-off coming to the Fury goaltender's glove side. Lauer for the draw. Kirschbaum to the right. Kismano to the left. Grimes and Hemme on the back end. Again, Fury playing with a really short bench today. They only have 4 players sitting on their bench right now. So we've been in those positions before. We know exactly how that feels. All right, Rabbits got to get back on sides. Oh, but Reagan loses that puck. Trying to get back in on it. And we are back at full strength as the Fury in firm control with a stronghold of that puck. And number 11, Sam Hemme, going to the penalty box. Now with 5:01 left to go in the second period. Rabbits going on a penalty kill. McMullen taking the faceoff. Grimes out there, Poole out there, Ditsunen out there. Here we go. Grimes with the puck around the backside of Miller. He sends it along the boards. It does clear to center ice as McMullen trying to go after it. McMullen with an opportunity. Takes a shot and a save by Fury. Goaltender on that one. Fury with it again, taking it into the Rabbit zone. Rabbits power or penalty kill right now, able to send it all the way back towards Fury goaltender with less than a minute to go in the penalty kill for the Rabbits. Here we go. Resendez trying to break up that draw. Poole trying to break up the draw. Here it comes in front, or to the side, wraparound shot. Great clear by Poole as it comes around to the side again as Resendez batting that puck down. Miller knocking it to the side as Rabbits then clear it. Ditsunen takes the spin. Here comes Resendez with the shot. Score! On a short-handed goal for the Rabbits. 3:59 left to go in this second period. Still 23 seconds left to go in the penalty kill for the Rabbits as well. As Hemme is still in the box. Here comes Fogler to take the face off with Kirschbaum to the right. Gets it back over to the side to Reagan. Reagan flipping that puck deep into Fury zone. Sending it back around to the corner. Here comes Kirschbaum with it. Fogler has it around the backside of the net. Kirschbaum again. Puck is loose. Here comes the Fury. Fury with it. Hemme out of the boards and Lauer on the ice as the puck comes around to the backside of Miller. From the blue line, shot deflected by Miller. Fogler able to get that cleared over to the side. Kirschbaum going after it. Puck comes back again over to Lauer. Here comes Fogler with it. Puck gets stripped away as Bowerman trying to get it back over to Fogler. Puck gets loose as Reagan goes after it. Reagan clears it from the Rabbit zone to center over to Kirschbaum. Flips it back the way over to the Fury. Fury clear it down deep into the Rabbit zone for icing with 2:25 left to go here in this second period. We're going to go all the way back. Face-off is coming to the glove side of Fury goaltender. Seven.
And our goalie's hurt, but because we didn't have a goalie, like my son was willing to play, but he doesn't have beer. He just with my goalie. Yeah. He's like, I'll do it.
Yeah. Another great save by Fury goaltender. Now you said is he hurt playing in net, or is that your normal goaltender?
He's our normal.
He's your normal goaltender.
Normal goalies, yeah.
But yeah, got it.
We have three.
You have three goaltenders. Got it. I was just talking with one of the Fury parents, and they are missing 7 of their players, and one of their other goaltenders is also hurt at this time too. So, Poole with a shot, saved by Fury goaltender.
Travis was one of your guys' goalies for 18. I don't know what his team last year. He's one of the goalies for, oh, okay.
That was okay. That makes sense. Why one of our other players was over there talking with them.
Yeah, a few of
Okay.
them know.
Yep.
I know Schaefer played with him last season.
And Kirschbaum. Yeah. Miller.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, not Miller. Oh my gosh.
When you said his first name, it clicked in the last name.
Hemi with a shot from the blue line. And it is Kozak trying to keep pushing that puck away again with Williamson. Great goaltending there by the Fury.
Let's go!
Rabbits with it as Resendez has it, takes it in. Resendez from the circle takes a shot just too far back behind the net on that one. Puck gets cleared out to center. Poole with it. Poole passes it up the way to Kozak. Kozak trying to keep it in, pops back out, picked up along the way by Resendez. Resendez trying to make his way through. He does. It gets stripped away. A minute to go in this period. Fogler with it. Fogler to Poole. Poole tapping it up against the boards, dumping it in as it's kicked in by Ditsunen. Ditsunen gets pushed up against the boards here. Comes up with it. Poole trying to go after it. Hemi on the back end. Hemi with a great play there in the corner. Going after it along the side. Hemi and McMullen now. 30 seconds left to go in the period. Ditsunen comes up with the puck. Plays it off the legs of the official. Yeah. As Ditsunen gets it from the corner. Wrapping it around. Gets it, tried to get it to Fogler. Fogler got his stick lifted. And here comes the Fury. With 10 seconds left to go in the period. Grimes going after it at the top of the ice around the backside of Miller. Bowerman in the corner with that puck. 3, 2, and 1. That is going to be the end of the second period. All right, thanks for joining us here live on the KPHN on this Swamp Rabbit Saturday. Your Daytona Swamp Rabbits are taking on the Florida Fury in their first of 2 games today. Our second game today is going to be later tonight at 5:50. Yes, 5:50 p.m. So join us as we take on the Florida Kings. Starting off the third period here, 27 shots on goal by the Rabbits, 5 on goal by the Fury. I want to give a shout out to every single player out there of the Rabbits today. They are playing great hockey. The passing is good. Their communication is good. And this is the team we've been wanting to see for a while. So great job, Rabbits. As we start off this period, McMullen takes the face off, getting it up to Ditsunin. McMullen trying to draw that puck back in to the Fury zone. Bowerman trying to hold on to it. Fury taking it away into the Rabbit zone. They get an opportunity in front of Miller. As Grimes tries to get it cleared, Bowerman picks it up along the side to Fogler. Fogler with the cross-ice pass over to Ditsunin. Bouncing puck at the logo. Here comes Fogler. Fury grab it with 13 minutes left to go in this game. Puck comes all the way deep into the Rabbit zone. Grabbed by Reagan. Reagan taking it around the backside of the net, swinging it along the boards up to Ditsunin at the blue line. Ditsunin taking it past center, gets it into the zone, over to the side to Fogler. Fogler trying to get to it. Puck gets cleared out and to Poole. We're going to have a penalty coming on Fogler for hooking now with 12:55 left to go in this game. All right, so it is going to be a power play now for the Fury with 12:55 left to go here in this game. Lauer, looks like Lauer's going to take the face off with Reagan, Kirschbaum, and Poole all out there in front of Miller. Here we go. Lauer on the face off, gets it along the way to Reagan. Reagan tried to clear it, got caught up in the legs of Fury player. Reagan again with the puck, sending it along the boards. Fury pick it up at the blue line. Fury tap it to the circle, sending it down the ice to the bottom of the ice from the circle, wide of Miller. Shot save by Miller. 12:29 left to go in this game. Kozak in for the face-off. Schaefer on his left. Kozak wins that face-off, getting it back to Reagan. Reagan tried to get it cleared again, but the Fury keeping it in at the blue line. Here comes Kozak. Gets it through past the red line. Taps it into the Fury zone. Try to get a shot off. Gets tangled up there along the side. They're both like going after it. And the Fury come up with it. Fury with it in the Rabbit zone. Gets it to the top of the ice. Reagan getting his stick in there. Puck is just to the side of Miller. Gets cleared all the way down deep into the Fury zone. Schaefer now putting the pressure on behind the backside of Fury net as the Fury make another drive into the Rabbit zone. Rabbit's able to get that picked up. Really surprised that Henry was not called for tripping on that one as the puck comes all the way deep into Fury zone once again. And we are back at full strength as the Rabbits kill another penalty. Puck goes through the legs of Lauer and Kirschbaum as the Fury working their way through the zone. Henry trying to pass that puck out of the way. Schaefer takes a dive. Kirschbaum again trying to get to it. Fury come up with it along the side. Lauer with it. Tried to tap it up to the top of the blue line. Wasn't able to get it cleared. Grimes going for it. There goes Lauer. Lauer again. We got a penalty coming up here now against they're calling, who are they calling on the hook? They're calling number 23, Kirschbaum, on the hook. So another penalty, another power play for the Fury. Wide of Miller. Here comes Hemme with it. Hemme from the corner. Getting it cleared all the way down deep into the Fury zone. Oh, Fury takes a fall backwards. Here we go. Hemming able to kick that puck out of the way, playing it up against the boards, but still not able to cross that blue line. Rabbits trying to get it out of the zone. Power play shot, score. So at 10:04 left to go in the game, the Fury put themselves up on the board. All right, here we go. Off of the faceoff. Kozak pushing his way through. Coming down along the side. It is Williamson dumping it in deep into the Fury zone. Fury again over to the corner. It goes over to Bowerman. Bowerman fires, deflected up and high over the head of the goaltender. Kozak turning it around to the side. Centering it up in front of the goaltender. Deflects up and out of play. Oh, yep, on the holiday. Nice shot right off the face-off. With the face-off win from Kozak, it goes to Reagan, and Reagan scores from the blue line. I realized that I didn't add in Resendez or Bowerman to my Sideline HD. So I need to do that because I'm able to get clips of these plays. So hoping to get those out soon. All right, here we go. Rabbits on a power play now with a trip from the Fury right off the face-off with 9:31 left to go in this game. The same. All right, off the face-off. Rabbits on a power play. Ditsunin fires. Deflects in traffic. Here comes Bowerman again from the corner. Bowerman not able to hold on to that puck. Boger gives him a hand by tapping it back to him. McMullen with shot after shot after shot, and a great save by Fury goaltender. With 9:15 left to go in the game, minute 14 left to go in the power play for the Rabbits. McMullen again on the face-off. Here we go. Shot deflected again to the side, and Ditsunin off of the rebound gets the score. Number 4, Jaden Ditsunin on that one. All right, and for the face-off, it is Lauer with Schaefer to the left, Kirschbaum to the right, Poole and Grimes on the back end. Lauer pushes that puck through, gets it up to Schaefer. In the bottom of the ice, Lauer keeping it in the Fury zone. Lauer again, popping it back, cleared, back of the way, Schaefer dumping it back along the backside of the net. Poole's going to pick that puck up. Poole with it, with a pass over to Kirschbaum. Schaefer gets pummeled at center ice. Schaefer getting up slow, but he gets up. Comes back along the way over to Lauer, next to Miller. Cross ice pass from Lauer, trying to get it to Schaefer. Got tipped. Great save by Miller on that one. Puck deflects out of the zone. And we are back at full strength. Poole passes it to Schaefer. Schaefer clears it to center ice. Fury pick it up. Puck comes all the way back again towards Miller. Poole with it, turning it back around. Passing it up the boards over to Schaefer again. Schaefer playing it off the glass. Schaefer with the cross ice over to Lauer. Lauer getting it in the top corner in Fury zone. Puck comes again back to the blue line. Here's Hemi with the puck. Playing it up against the boards to Schaefer. Schaefer scooping it back in to the Fury territory. Back at the red line. Bowerman trying to get to it. Bowerman not able to clear it. Lauer clears it though as he gets it up the way over to Resendez. Resendez shoots, save by Fury goaltender who passes it to Hemi. Hemi tried to get a shot off, couldn't do it. Here comes Williamson through the zone. Williamson to Resendez. Resendez just a little off angle on that shot. Here comes Resendez again. He's got Kozak and Williamson set up in front of the net. Again, shot saved by Fury goaltender with 6:56 and counting left to go in this game as we are now on a rolling clock. All right. Again, we are 6:35 and counting left to go in this game as we are officially on our rolling clock. McMullen wins the faceoff, gets it back to Bowerman. Bowerman fires through traffic, it's wide. Gets in, grabbing it along the side of the boards. Trying to position it up to Fogler. Puck gets deflected up high in the air and Bowerman keeping it in play. Gets in, fires. Oh, I'm sorry, misfires on that one, but McMullen picks it up. Redirects from Fogler. Fogler in the back of the net on that one. Actually, no, I don't think it was Fogler on it. I believe it was. I think it's going to go to Ditsunin on that one.
Who scored that?
I think it was Jaden with an assist from Andrew. All right. 5:45 and counting left to go in this game. Don't forget to join us again later today at 5:50 p.m. where your Daytona Swamp Rabbits are taking on the Florida Kings. Lauer on the faceoff. We're going to have, trying to fix the door over there on the side. So we're going to have a reset on that faceoff. Here comes Lauer in for the faceoff, kicking it up the way to Kirschbaum. Kirschbaum kicks it back to, Kirschbaum tried to hold on to it, but picked up the pass from the Fury. Again, to the side, here comes Reagan. Nice job on that one from Reagan. Reagan gets it into the Fury zone, looking to push his way through. As the Fury makes their way back into the Rabbits territory, here comes Reagan, shot wide. 4:40 left to go in the game. Puck is loose up to the blue line. Here comes Lauer. Lauer making his way through, gets it dumped into the near side corner. Fury making their way over to Miller now. Here they go with a one-time shot and a score. .409 and counting left to go in this game. And the Fury put another one on the board. 34 shots on goal this game by the Rabbits, 9 shots on goal for the Fury. Some great goaltending coming from the Fury end today. The Rabbits have been persistent against this team. Here comes Williamson, making a drive, shoots, scores. Luke Williamson with the score. Off of the faceoff. Back at center with 3:15 left to go and counting in this game. It is going to be, who we got doing this? Lauer taking the draw. Kirschbaum up top. Cusmano down below with Poole and Grimes on the back end. Here comes Poole. Getting the pass from Miller. Poole trying to play it up against the boards. Gets it over to Lauer. Puck comes loose again. Cusmano putting him into the boards. Puck comes to the blue line. Shot through traffic. Saved by Miller. Nice defensive play there by Grimes as the puck gets deflected to the side and Poole grabs it along the boards, clearing it up the way to Cusmano. Cusmano taps it back to Kirschbaum. Kirschbaum making his way. Taps it back to Cusmano. Cusmano shoots wide. Lauer, backhand shot. Goal by Larry Lauer. So like the last time when it hit the post and hit behind, I think the goaltender kicked it in on that one. 2 minutes and counting left in this game.
I don't even know if he'll be able to play on this game.
He's so hurt. Oh. Who do you guys play next?
Solar Bears.
Lauer taking the draw. Gets it up the way. 1:30 left to go in this game. Back to Lauer. Lauer dumps it in deep into the Fury zone as it comes all the way up to the top of the ice. Puck comes clear out to center. Phillips with it. Phillips with the dump back in deep into the Fury zone. And it's going to be icing on the Rabbits with 1:05 left and counting. We're going to go all the way back. I tell you what, with 37 shots on goal, he has done a fantastic job. I mean, in net today. Here comes Lauer again, passes it back to Bowerman. Bowerman up the way to Kirschbaum. Kirschbaum over to this side again. Here comes Reagan with it. 30 seconds left to go in this game. Here comes Kirschbaum trying to get it saucered over to the side to Cusmano. Cusmano takes it in. Cusmano up against the boards. 20 seconds left to go in the game. Here it goes. Get it cleared. Get it cleared. Sorry, I'm kind of rooting for the goaltender on the Fury right now, only because this kid is hurt. But they don't have another goaltender. And that is going to be it for this game, everybody. With 3 seconds left to go in the game, the Rabbits put their first win of the season on the boards with a win of 9-2 over the Florida Fury. Total shots on goal, 37-9. Carson Miller in between the pipes today. Don't forget, join us again later today at 5:50 as we take on the Florida Kings. This is Carson Miller's first win. So very excited for him and the entire Swamp Rabbit team today. This was a great game by the Swamp Rabbit team. Thanks for joining us here on the KPHN. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast, including the outcome as your Swamp Rabbits win. We'll see you again later today at 5:50. Let's go, Rabbits.